Welcome back to Weber Cup 13. A 300 game in 10-pin bowling is the equivalent to snooker's 1-4-7 break or a 9-dart leg in darts. 12 consecutive strikes must be rolled for the perfect game. In 2006, the 7th running of the Weber Cup got off to a sensational start as Europe's #1 bowler at the time, Paul Moore, recorded the first ever 300 game on live UK TV to take the opening point of the competition. Here's how it happened.
That 300 maximum still theoretically possible. Now, what does he do? Does he find the pocket again?
Not so much to say, is there? What can we say? 3, 4 perfect shots. 4 strikes in a row.
These two fellas are setting a high standard very early. Can Paul Moore stay in the pocket? He does. He's just chipped out that 10 in the bottom right-hand corner there. Six in a row for Paul Moore. Is it a magnificent 7? It is.
Just a lazy 6-pin, but it gets tripped from behind, and that counts another strike. 7 strikes in a row. This is fantastic.
And he's done it again.
Absolutely identical to the last shot. That lazy 6-pin, they go and get a tap from behind, but it counts for a strike. Strikes in a row for Paul Moore.
But now it is a moment of destiny for Paul Moore. He has a chance at a perfect game on live TV. These opportunities don't come very often. He has 9 strikes. He needs 3 more.
Going to say that that's the one lucky shot in the whole game. I think he put the ball down a bit early. He didn't look too happy with it. It sailed out wide, it had the rotation on it, and he realised it came back and made the pocket.
Now, that means because he's got a strike here, he gets 2 more bonus balls. He needs 2 more strikes for the perfect 300. So, 10 down, 2 to go. He needs this one. This is for the match. This is also for the perfect game. And he's got it. 1 to go.
I can't believe this. This is so fantastic. It's unbelievable. 11 strikes in a row. History could be made in the Weber Cup on live television.
We could have a perfect game in the very first match. And I'm sure everybody is willing Paul Moore to get another 10. Is it perfection? He hates it, he's horrible, but he's got away with it!
12 strikes in a row, and Paul Moore bowls the first ever 300 game on live UK TV. A year later in 2007, USA's Tommy Jones rolled the second 300 game in the tournament's 8-year history. 12 perfect strikes confirmed Jones's place in the bowling record books.
Tommy Jones has 7 in a row, so the 300 game starts to just come into focus.
Well, you know, right now Tommy's just looking to put the nail in the coffin. He sees he has the match pretty much well in hand. That's another good shot from Tommy. The messenger coming over, the helicopter messenger.
Wow.
The helicopter, he loves it.
This is the interest.
Stars
8
in our eyes.
a row, yeah. Are we going to have another perfect game at the Weber Cup? Paul Moore gave us one last year.
That's got to go.
Tommy Jones stays with it. There's 9.
Front 9. Front 9. Tommy likes every bit of it here, I can tell you right now.
Now then, this is frame 10. 3 balls from the perfect game. Here is ball 1. He's got it.
No, the 10-pin goes late. Up here, I'm rooting as hard as anybody else, and let's go for number 11, one at a time.
10 out of 10. but that's not enough. It's got to be 12 out of 12. This is ball 11. And it's still on.
That's a great shot from Tommy.
Paul Moore did it in 2006, and now Tommy Jones stands on the threshold in 2007. Ball 12. This is the ball for the perfect game.
And he's got it! Spin! He double bounced it too! Tommy Jones, perfect! I love it!
In 2008, the American repeated the rare achievement against Europe's Tori Torgerson. In the 9th frame, after 17 successive strikes, both players were eyeing up the perfect game until the Norwegian left the 7-pin standing. Jones was once again eyeing a 300 game.
What's going through Tommy's mind? Shutting out Tora, getting the point for Team USA, or maybe a 300 game. A lot of rotation. There's 10.
Tommy, see, I told you, Tommy, if he threw that strike, he'd show a little bit more emotion. He just turned to the team and said, that's right, that's us, we're back.
Tommy Jones, he's back. And he means business. And Tim Mack's decision to have Tommy as his lead-off man fully paid off. Now, can he get the 300? Oh, there's another. Tommy Jones stands on the threshold of history. He would be the first player ever to bowl 300 games live on British television twice. This for the perfect game. He's got it! And a standing ovation.
Not content with back-to-back perfection, Tommy Jones, or Mr. 300, made it a hat-trick of perfect games in 2009.
So can Tommy keep this magical little run of his going? A perfect game 2 years ago, repeated last year. Are we on for another?
Tommy will be looking for 7 strikes in a row.
That'll do it. You heard Pete Webber there say one more time, and indeed it was one more time.
He won't be rushed. He'll take his time.
Quite right. It is all about tempo and rhythm. Doing it your way. So smooth. So effective. It's a joy to watch him work, isn't it?
Absolutely. What a great, fantastic shot that was. Well, this is the big one, isn't it? If you can get the 9th, you're going to stand up in the 10th and have the chance.
So a lot riding on this ball. And it was never in any doubt. Well, he's knocking on heaven's door now. 9 out of 9, and the pressure getting ratcheted right up. You know he wants it. You know everybody in this crowd wants it. It's still on. And all the Spank the Yanks are on their feet enjoying this as well. This fella's had 2, and he is on the threshold of what will probably be an all-time unique hat-trick. Perfect games in 3 successive Webber Cups. That's surely impossible, but this man is making the impossible very possible. 2 more needed. Is this one of them? It looks terrific.
Well, can he do it?
Tommy Jones on the threshold of something very special in the history of this sport.
Go for 10.
Oh, brilliant! Outstanding! And look who's in there congratulating him. The European skipper, Osku Palermaa, all the Americans, everybody on their feet. He's done it once, twice, and now 3 times in a row. Tommy Jones, Mr. Perfect at the Webber Cup.
After 4 successive years of 300 games, the 2010 Webber Cup came and went without a perfect game. But in 2011, guess who was on the verge of greatness once again?
Masses of European supporters here, but they are all behind Tommy Jones. They all want to see the maximum.
And he moves to within 1. Fantastic again from Mr. 300.
2006, 2007, 2008, a Webber Cup winner 300 in 07, 08, 09. Didn't make one last year. This ball now to add 2011 to that list.
Go on then, Cry! Oh no! Rings the 10 pin. Can you believe that? Fabulous bowling from Tommy Jones.
So, 4 300 games and now a 299 in the tournament's 12-year history. Paul Moore started it, but it's Tommy Jones who has made this lane his own, and who would bet against him getting another perfect game. Join us next time when the 888 Poker Weber Cup 13 returns as the race for the title continues.